Dun, 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 dun. Welcome back to the most epicest of epic top 10 channels. I'm your host, Seamus Gorman, and today I'm going to be going through the highest Pixar characters. The top 10 highest Pixar characters. Number 10. Wait, make sure to subscribe to this channel because even though you may have never seen any of our videos before, and make sure to leave a like, even though you haven't seen this video and don't know if you're gonna like it or not. And make sure to comment your favorite Pixar film down below because even though I'm not gonna read them, that helps like boost the video on the YouTube algorithm and yeah, that's so. Number 10, Fillmore from Cars. I know what you're thinking, Fillmore is so high, how is he only number 10? Number 9, that one scene in The Good Dinosaur where they take drugs because, yeah, that's a thing that actually happened. Number 8, the aliens from Toy Story. Because, yeah. Number 7, Crush from Finding Nemo. I know what you're thinking. Again, he's so high. How is he only number 7? But you know what he isn't as high as? Number 6, the house from Up. Because it goes high in the air. Number 5. I couldn't think of any more, so I guess this is the clever transition from the unfunny skit to the actual video. So it's becoming a bit of a tradition for me to talk about top 10 channels a few times a year now. I don't know when this started happening, but I realized I haven't made one for like 8 months, so here we are. Well, you're probably expecting me to lead an onslaught onto these channels. I actually want to start by saying I've been quite impressed by the directions a lot of them are going in. You've got BuzzFeed making weird challenge videos, I think. They're definitely not making top 10s anymore. And you've got Screen Rant, who are arguably now best known for their pitch meetings series by Ryan George, which is entirely personality based. Like, I almost put the past behind me and subscribed to them because of how good this series is, but there is still a lot of that. And interestingly, while on the topic of Ryan George, he actually confirmed that Screen Rant made the decision to move away from top 10s about a year or so ago while on the Bacon and Eggs podcast.
The way that Screen Rant became popular is through like top 10 videos and like facts you didn't know about, blah, 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 blah. And they kind of wanted to switch things up a little bit. And so I showed them this thing and I was like, well, I can make like longer versions of this and tackle movies and stuff. So yeah, that's basically how it was born. And I think like YouTube as a whole is also like shifting away from those top 10 lists. They just don't like people just aren't interested in them as much as they used to. Right.
Which is honestly really interesting to hear from someone who works for a top 10 YouTube channel that they believe YouTube doesn't tilt the algorithm towards top 10 videos anymore. I'll leave a link to the podcast with a time code in the description down below. It's really interesting. You should check it out. And even though you still have the likes of all-time top 10 and most amazing top 10s still doing their thing, I think they'd need a bit of a rebrand if they were going to move away, wouldn't they? I think people would start, like, giving them hate. We subscribe for top 10 videos, not this. They have, like, real fans. I don't know. Anyway, the channel I really want to talk about today is WatchMojo.com. I'm not sure that's how channel names are supposed to work, but maybe I'm just missing out on a good trick. You know, that could be my new branding strategy for my Patreon. Like, just change my channel name to patreon.com/SeamusGorman and well, it'll be ingrained into everyone's mind. For anyone who doesn't know, WatchMojo is the biggest top 10 channel with 20 million subscribers and 22 channels, including a few of my personal favorites being Ms. Mojo, you know, for those young female millennials out there. I'm not joking, that's in the actual description of the channel. And I get it, you know, girls aren't allowed to watch the actual WatchMojo channel. That's a strictly all boys club, like. A no girls allowed sign might as well be the channel banner. There's Junior Mojo, which I think makes more sense. Like, there are a lot of kids on YouTube, so I bet this channel's swimming in views. Oh, they have a song apparently.
Step 1, step 2, step 1, 2, 3, step 1, step 2, step 1, 2.
That's not even a parrot, that's a real thing that exists. Anyway, so unfortunately WatchMojo hasn't made the probably smart decision to move away from top 10s and has made the most interesting decision as of yet. They've decided to try and become self-aware, you know, like cool, hip, down with the kids. They look like that. That's exactly what they look like. I really don't know how or when this started, but ever since the whole top 10 anime betrayals, which is actually an original WatchMojo video with a sequel, and all those other top 10 memes were going around last year, they've just started embracing it. To the extent where they're making memes out of themselves. Avengers Endgame exists. Me, no question about it. I'm ready to get hurt again. My finger is wet. My phone. I've never met this man in my life. When your friends buy tickets to Endgame and don't include you, can't really relate. I went with my mom. These are all getting posted from their official as opposed to their unofficial Twitter account, and are basically all stolen memes with like Reddit URLs on them. 480p, 4K, friend, my girlfriend broke up with me. My brain, don't say it, don't say it, don't say it, don't say it. Me, top 10 anime trails. The reason the snap happened in Infinity War is so the writers could reduce the cast of Endgame to a manageable size. Like, these are just so generic, they're not even that funny. I just want to know how the idea of them making memes about themselves even came about. Like, was there a board meeting where someone was like, we're losing touch with the kids, guys, what should we do? And then someone else was like, well, you know, the Wendy's Twitter account is pretty popular and it's boosting their sales. And then another person was like, yeah, we should hire a young social media manager who can make these meme things these children like. And then the final person was like, oh, you know, we could actually make good content. Wow, you know, that meme is 7 years old now. I feel ancient. Like, I genuinely do think they, like Screen Rant, realized people were losing interest in top 10 videos, but instead of making something new, they just decided to make fun of themselves and hope people laugh at them. It's really unclear what the end game was here. Either way, I'm not a subscriber or a supporter of the channel in any way, so I didn't know they were doing this until they decided to be self-aware with me. If you follow me on Twitter, which you should, I make a lot of jokes taking the mick out of top 10 channels. Specifically, a few weeks ago, I made one taking the mick out of WatchMojo. I don't know why I picked on them in particular, just fate had it I did and said, Dear WatchMojo, I'm a big fan of your work and thought I'd suggest a video for you. Top 10 highest Pixar characters. And I'll even provide you with a top 2 for your list. Expect to see this soon, Seamus. With pictures of Crush from Finding Nemo and Fillmore from Cars attached. It was a pretty harmless joke making fun of how they grind out loads of low-effort videos a day, and here's a terrible suggestion for a video that I could genuinely see you making. My followers on Twitter, which could be you, found it relatively funny. And I mean, I've got a whole 10-minute video out of it, so that's pretty good going. See, the twist in the tail that I didn't see coming is that WatchMojo themselves replied to the tweet saying they really missed an opportunity to put 420 on that license plate, Seamus. At the time, I thought that was a bit of a cold reply and felt like I'd been a bit harsh to come at them unprovoked, so just kind of played along and made an edit of Fillmore with 420 as his number plate. And any fear that I'd actually annoyed them quickly vanished as they followed me and retweeted my edit, which was weird to say the least. And honestly, at the time, I actually had a bit more respect for them for taking the joke on the chin and just playing along when I'd openly called them out. That respect lasted a week when I got tagged in an Instagram photo by WatchMojo. Like, I'm not kidding. They screenshotted my tweet and posted it onto their Instagram page. Like, go back like 60 posts and you'll find it. That's a real thing that happened. And I should point out that my Instagram handle is different to my Twitter handle, which isn't me telling you to follow me. It's pointing out that they actually went to the effort to search me up and find me on Instagram so they could tag me and get me to react to this post. A screenshot of one of my tweets making fun of them, and they had the audacity to caption it, "Should we do it? Can you name any others?" I genuinely wonder what people suggested. Like, did I miss any out when I did my skit at the start? Goofy, my favorite Pixar character. The dog from Coco was on crack. Okay, delete your channel. That's the kind of positivity everyone loves in their Instagram. Vector from Despicable Me, another great Pixar character. You also got the classic Musmojo response saying, "Oh my god, yes," which is just someone in the same office replying to an Instagram. What's the point? The Sloth from Zootopia. Guy from Big Hero 6. The chicken from Surfs. Okay, the only thing I'm learning is no one knows what Pixar is. Honestly, I'll admit it. The only reason I waited this long to make the video was because I was genuinely convinced they were going to make the video on 420. Like, I was sat here waiting for them to upload it, and they never did. And then Endgame came out, so I delayed this another week. But point is, I genuinely believed they were going to make it. So maybe I fell into their trap, or no, that's probably what happened. I won't lie, I'm a little disappointed I can't title this video. I baited WatchMojo into making a video, but it's not like I wanted 1 million views anyway. It's not as if it's been a while since I last got 1 million views. Interestingly though, after doing some digging, I found out that I'm not the only channel who's criticized them that they've tried to be self-aware with. I've also heard from the channel JXESinsins, who made a video called WatchMojo's Captain Marvel video is awful, which is a pretty good criticism of WatchMojo's video and clickbait. I'll also leave a link in the description down below. But they commented on his video saying, WatchMojo's clearly running out of ideas. They responded to a video criticizing them by joining in with the criticism. Yeah, I'm not even surprised anymore. You see, as I said, at first I kind of respected them for it, but that was before I realized they're not taking the odd joke on the chin and playing along with it. They're basically encouraging people to criticize them so they can criticize themselves as well. They want people to have this newfound respect for them by trying to seem cool and edgy and embracing the fact their content, for lack of a better word, sucks. Which in its essence has always been my problem with these channels. I made a big point in the past about how these channels don't care about what they upload, you know, as long as they're uploading 4 videos a day and putting 1 million views on the odd one. And the fact other similar channels are changing their ways and going down a different path, it's such a shame to see WatchMojo not only acknowledges that their content is objectively bad, but also has no intention to change that. And to be honest, they probably love videos like this criticizing them because it only brings more attention to their channel. Ever since I first made fun of them, they followed me on Twitter, retweeted 2 of my tweets, and even tried to befriend me on Instagram. They love being criticized like this. They're probably ready to type their snarky comment in the comments section saying they've run out of ideas or something like that. I don't know if someone from WatchMojo is ready to type a witty reply to this video because that would be funny, wouldn't it? Like, go on. Do it. Think of all the people that might click on your channel when they see you in the comments. They probably won't do it now, but I tried. And yeah, that's all I've got for you guys today. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like. You can subscribe to my channel by clicking here. You can watch another video by clicking here. You can check out my Patreon here and in the description down below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Do you think WatchMojo are kind of shocked that I only said leave a like and subscribe at the end of my video? They probably have never done that before. That was a terrible joke. I'm gonna cut that.